right. This is gonna be a hard episode for me. We've lost a great man, my friend, who I also considered a brother. His name was Carlos Jimenez, aka Pulmo, aka Inky underscore DA, which is the underscore great 26. You'll find them at TikTok. Oh Lord. He is survived by his son. And I will keep you in my heart since I've been with you for so many years. Carmen, your sister. Thomas, your brother. And your mom. Oh man. I guess I'm gonna be playing today in your memory, bro. Because you used to love Fortnite. So, yeah. I love you, man. I'm gonna miss you. And you have so many fans out there in this world. You will be missed. So many friends you had. You just had so much charisma. You could make anybody laugh. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. Hey, Inky. Hey. Let's practice in Tekken in heaven. Because when I go up there, I'm gonna bust your ass. Balcon. I don't know what else to tell you. I love you. And I hope you're chilling in heaven, bro. You know? Oh, God. Alright. I'm done. Ah, Enki. I'm a mess. The world is less without you. There goes part of my heart. There's only so many pieces of your heart that you give to people. And I guess when they go, they take you with them. And I guess you'll never be the same. I said I wouldn't go to your funeral, but god damn it, here I'm going. I didn't even go to my uncle's funeral. Or my great uncle. What are those? Oh, fuck. My best friend died, man. And you know, I got another best friend, yeah. There's Danny and Manny. And there's also Nate. We all had a falling out and we're not talking to each other, but I still love that fucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'll leave it alone. Like, say no more. And there's only so many, and there's Superman as well, and there's Franklin. There's also, yeah, there's 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 Gina and there's fucking Anna, but there's been a falling out between them all. You know, like Anna and Gina, and but life is so short. When you fall out, that's it. It's like saying goodbye. And I don't want to say goodbye, but hey, you know, I gotta act accordingly. Yeah. You know, especially when people are working diligently to get me kicked out of my fucking house. So that's why I don't hang out with them. I'm like, yo, here I am helping yo ass. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Carlos. That's my boy. That's my boy, Danny. Blunsey. That's my other friend right there. You know? Rest in peace, Carlos. He just said it. He just texted. Mike, I'm the wise guy, Mr. J. You'll find me. I'm streaming on YouTube all day on YouTube. This is for my boy Yankee _ DA the _ great 26. Rest in peace, man. You were part of the. You were part of the. You were part of the Tekken community. You was part of the Fortnite community. Oh, you love Fortnite.
That's enough blue glow. You got this, Commander.
You was a hell of a guy, man. He was a hell of a guy. You made people laugh. And if they see your videos, they're gonna still laugh. Everyone's gonna laugh. You just had you had that way. You just had a way, bro. He was one crazy motherfucker. I don't have one yet because we haven't confirmed where we going to do it, but we soon as I know, I'll send the address. Okay. Well, his surviving son is letting me know that where his funeral's gonna be. And, you know, oh man. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say. Just that's the funeral info. Yeah, I just said it out loud. They don't know whether they're gonna hold it yet, but once they do, they're gonna let me know, and I'll let you know through your brother because I don't have your phone number. X, you're gonna have to call me on your phone to let me know, bro. You know, and so I can have your phone number and just send you a little couple of photos ever so often of what stupidity I'm doing. Yeah. I got the boogers coming out the face. I need a moment. All right. Onwards. Goodbye, old chum. My old friend. AKA Caucasaurus Rex. His girl used to call him that. Oh, man. Why would I remember that? I don't know. I'm stupid. I think of cock balls and vagina all day and just retarded like that. That's all I talk about is cock and balls and vagina. And don't forget titties. And don't forget the ramp. And titties. Don't forget the titties. Did I forget about titties? I hope not.
Nicely done, Commander.
Like I said, I'm gonna be saying stupid shit all day. I'm in mourning. Good work, guys. Good work. You did real good. Thanks. Thank you for playing with me. Appreciate you. I salute you all. Have a good one. Oh, oh man. Can't forget about the taint. And if she can connect her taint with her tits, she's a keeper. Oh man. Pajeros assemble. Oh man. Jeez. I smoked an L just to calm myself down. Jesus. I'm sorry. I got stuck on stupid. I just finished telling you that I just smoked. Ugh. All right. Moving forward. I'm moving forward. All right. Eliminate 300 Husk as a soldier. I gotta find some fucking parking lots and shit. And shotgun bullshit. All right. So I guess I'm in a city. Uh, uh, it's like I've lost so many friends in the past. I'm like, wow. But this one hits the hardest. I lost Jason, Jeffrey. Well, why do I have to talk about him? Today's about Inky. I lost so many people. Wow, this is ridiculous, bro. How life just finishes in a blink of an eye. One day you're like one years old, coming out the pussy. Next day you're like fucking 49 years old, rubbing one out, smoking an L. And if you're blessed, you can do it at the same time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be apologizing a lot today. I'm probably gonna go to a lot of areas that you're not gonna wanna like to hear. I'm in a dark area right now. My friend just died. My girl just went to jail. And I haven't rubbed one out in over 3 days.
Target located.
That's the one that's killing me the most. I haven't rubbed one out in 3 days. It's okay.
Open mission control when you're ready to begin. Oh my god, my uncle. All in the same month. What the fuck? No. Nah, man. I remember a story I can share with you guys. Me and Inky. I remember he put me onto a guy named what was his name? Coño. D Large. Yeah, my nigga D Large. We used to buy Leaky Leak from him, and he couldn't keep the juice in his house, so he kept it in Pulmo's house. You know what I'm saying? The embalming fluid. So we used to make Leaky Leak in this nigga's house. And then I believe this nigga fucking Carlos, he fucking did the whole fucking 20 of fucking a fucking hydro back in the 90s in the Leaky Leak liquid. And we started watching a movie, and then, you know, Carlos starts shaking, and I'm shaking, and I go under the covers like, oh shit, I don't want nobody to see me shake and think I'm pussy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm shaking like a fucking leaf. Carlos is like, loco, yo necesito como un galón de leche, hermano. And I'm like, Tato, my man, yo, I'm out. Why did he fucking send me on a drug outside that I've never been outside on? So I start running. I pull a Forrest fucking Gump. I start running. And then I start running and then I see the train station, the one train station. And then I start running towards the train, and I'm like, oh, there you go. I just run underneath the train. And then the train stops. I'm in Yonkers. I'm like, holy shit, I'm in fucking Yonkers. And I'm fucking sober. And then I start walking back. And everybody's throwing a search party for me. And that was the first time I've ever smoked Leaky Leak. It was with my boy, Inky. Inky the Great. I got a lot of first time stories like that with Inky. got another great story for you. There was this lady. She was a older lady. You know, I'm talking about older. Like she was in my age at the time, and I was in my 20s. And this was before, I got sick with HPV and all of that good shit. And this old lady, she had a Chihuahua, and this was around Christmas. And I just finished smoking Leaky Leak with Carlos. And he said, you should rap to this old lady. And I didn't know why, but I did. And she came over and we started making out. Now, I'm making out with an older woman. Like she was older than me. Like, and she needed she didn't want to go to Carlos's house by herself, so she felt like she needed to take her Chihuahua for protection. I was like, wow. So I'm making out with this woman with her Chihuahua right at the bed, growling at me. And she's like, let's have sex. And I'm like, hey, hold on. I don't know if I've told you, but I was bladder shy at that age. Let alone showing an older lady my fucking penis that I literally just met. So, I had a problem showing her my penis.
30 seconds left to go.
It's not that I was a virgin at that age. No. I was just extremely bladder shy. You know what I'm saying? Let alone me busting a nut inside your vagina. I didn't want to show anyone that face at that age. So yeah, I was really a weird guy. Still am. I still hate to go outside. I still hate the world. Never didn't like it. So I usually kept to myself. I never really did like the fact that diamonds are rocks, but they're so fucking expensive. I'm like, what? People are wearing rocks. I never understood people, the fucking, like how we gotta pay to live, Never did like that. But I'm doing it. I never did. I always hated money. So I always was on welfare. I never wanted to get SSDI, because they turned me down the first time. And I was like, do you see how fucking retarded I am? Like, are you serious? Like, but, they said I needed a lawyer. And I'm like, But you send me to the hospital and all the doctors say that I need it. You know what I'm saying? But because I didn't have a lawyer at that time, that I, the prosecution won. So I was like, fuck SSDI. Fuck it. I'll never get SSDI again. And 20 years went by. Me on welfare. Me just surviving. And yeah. But then came along a guy that pushed me to do things. Leave my house. Leave my comfort zone. I was like, wow, adversity. It makes you become a better person. And I actually showed my penis to someone else. Thanks to him. She was a prostitute. I had sex with a prostitute. Hey. I thought I would never do it in my life. But look at me now. I've been prosthesized. I don't even know if there's a word like that. Oh my god. So, yeah. I still got my same food stamp card that that I got 15 years ago. And I rock it hard, son, because I got my picture on it. They don't even have pictures on the food stamp cards anymore. But mine has my pictures, son. So yeah, I never wanted to be on SSDI. But I'm here. I'm not gonna make this about me today. I'm gonna talk about Inky and my adventures with Inky. Inky used to throw wild parties. Let me tell you. Oh, the parties this guy threw. I took cocaine for the first time with Inky. Me and Inky did cocaine. I was like, wow. Can you imagine me playing Street Fighter on cocaine? Yo estaba bien acelerado. I got next! Oh! Oh, man. Franklin is Inky's family. I think it's his cousin or his uncle. And I helped him. He lived in my house for like about 2 years. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if he knows. I'm pretty sure he does. That's his family. Of course, his family knows. You know, and they were really, really close. I'm sorry, Franklin. I'm so sorry. Franklin used to live in my house. Man, listen, man. Franklin, I did mushrooms with Franklin. You know what I'm saying? I love this family. You know, shit, man. I've done so many cool things with this family. This was the greatest family I've known. I couldn't have done this with my own family, except I did. I got to smoke Crippy with one of my family members. You know, Javier. That's my cousin in Florida. He was the one that put me on to Crippy. I was like, what is Crippy? He goes, yo, my dude, I know you smoke weed, but you ain't never smoked this before. And then he grabs a nug from Crippy and he walks like across the room. You know what I'm saying? And then he throws the Crippy to the wall and the Crippy stuck to the wall. I was like, oh my God, what is that shit, motherfucker? He was like, this is that real sticky, icky nigga. I was like, what? And I found out Crippy was the best shit. And that was over 20 years ago. And then came out Bugs Bunny, or Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny with a song called Crippy, 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 Crippy. 20 years later. I was like, wow, nigga, you just finding out about this shit? My man, I smoked Crippy, and I was gone for like 6 to 7 hours. It was the most greatest high I've ever smoked in my life. And that was my cousin, my own family. Javier, hey, salute to you, sir. All right, back to Winky. Yeah, man, we both did a line. We was like, yo, we did lines. And then we did it a couple of more times after that, but then, you know, I don't really remember. You know, the memory is really hazy on what happened that night. And not to mention the day that Junior, Inky's next door neighbor from upstairs, also one of his best friends, made a ponche. And when I say punch, I'm not talking about no tropical punch, my nigga. I'm talking about, you know, you know what I'm talking about. You know, when you mix all these different types of fucking drinks together, and then you just fucking black out, and then they don't tell you shit. Oh, it's a punch. That's all they tell you. And then you're like, oh shit, this shit tastes great. What is this? And then you're downing it, and they're looking at you, downing it, and then they start laughing at you, and and you're like, what? Why are you laughing at me? And then you wake up, and then they tell you, yo, my nigga, go fucking wash the garbage, my nigga. You decided to pee in the garbage. And it's like, oh fuck. So I had to wash the garbage the next day. Somebody said that they were standing next to the garbage, and I looked at them dead in their eye, had a conversation with them, pulled out my dick, and started fucking peeing. Apparently, I'm not bladder shy when I'm fucking blacked out, which is good. But you can't. But then you get whiskey dick, so that really doesn't work out. Oh man, Inky. All those crazy adventures we've had. What else, man? We've had trillions of adventures. You know, I used to cut school with Inky in junior high school. We started cutting school together. And then we just take the train and then just fucking go and fucking just talk shit while we were on the train. Just start dissing each other. We start dissing each other's moms. Like, I remember back in those days, we used to say something about the skateboard being the family car or some shit like that. It's kid shit when you're in junior high school, man. Oh, man. I spent so much time with Carlos. Uh, I remember playing Super Punch Out with him for the Super Nintendo. Oh, so many hours we played for Super Punch Out, bro. We used to go to one of his boys' house who had that game, and he would take me along because he knew I used to play video games. And he put me on to Super Punch Out for the Super Nintendo. All my life, I wanted to like play games online with Puma, with Inky. You know, like I thought we would we would be best buds forever. But you know, people grow old, you know, and things happen, and yeah, I stopped, you know, visiting them because I didn't want to intrude anymore. I didn't want to feel like that guy that's just coming to your house uninvited, and I didn't want to like get kicked out. And you know, and just yeah. So I stayed to myself. I didn't want to get kicked out from anyone ever again. Although I got trillions of stories of Inky. He used to go to clubs. He used to beg me to come with him, but I would stay in his house. He would let me stay in his house when I was homeless, and play video games. I never went to clubs. I went to clubs like twice in my life. You know, somebody from a welfare program literally dragged me over there. Like, he was like, "You got to come with me. This is what a club looks like." And I went in. I went in for a club. I went into the club. Some girl, like, literally grabbed my penis. I turned around and I left from that club. I was like, "Yeah, the girls are too aggressive. I'm not used to this." And I don't like this. No, not one bit. And I left. And I never went back. I never went back to that friend because he put me through that, and I felt fucking dirty. And I never went back to a club. That was the last time I went to a club. That was the first time and last time. Inky. Wow, man. Like I used to walk Terry, Inky's dog, Terry, who died. We had to get rid of Terry because Javian was born, and his mom didn't want anything happening. And I don't know. I didn't think anything was gonna happen. But hey man, it's Jocelyn. I was, she her sometimes. I know. Jocelyn wanted to be the boss's wife. She had that complex. So she wanted you to listen. And I'm like, I don't know you. I have to listen to you? Like what? Like, huh? Like, why don't you ask Carlos to tell me? Because I'm not really your friend, right? Like I don't feel comfortable talking to the next nigga's girlfriend like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a girl and I'm the best friend. Like, if anything, if he asks me to do something, then I'll do it. But I won't. Mm. Yeah, she enjoyed bossing me around. Yeah, she got it. She got a little kicks out of it. But I didn't like it. I never like to tell anybody what to do. I'd rather just do it myself. And my motivation on things. I don't like to do things. I haven't cleaned my house in over what, 15 years. It feels like. Like Jesus, I gotta clean my house. My house is filthy. I gotta literally scrub everything. Like, oh. Motivation in me is just not one thing that I've ever had. But someone gave me motivation, which is a scary thing because I've never been motivated to do anything or even hate anyone. Have you ever been motivated to hate anyone? Me, I have. And I was tempted to do things. But you got that old nagging mom in the back of your voice. Huh? If you ever had that, and then you have your mom there as well, and live hitting you with it in real life. Then you're like, damn, I can't do anything. I gotta literally turn the other cheek. To retards. But again, let's not make this about Voboido. I'm going back to Inky. Jesus. You know, he got under my skin. And I'm not talking about the skin. I'm talking about the skin like under my taint, my man. You know what I'm saying? He's got close access to my cock and balls and my ass. And I feel like I'm always getting fucked. There I go, talking about cock, balls, and ass again. Why do I do that? I don't know. I love it. I love talking about cock, balls, and ass. All right? It's all I have. And vagina and titties. And don't forget the taint. These are the things that make me smile when I talk about it. I can make myself laugh anytime just by telling these things, by saying these things out loud. Hanky, you taught me how to make myself laugh. When no one's there, how to look for fun in everything. Like everything's fun. You was my SpongeBob. And I was your Patrick. I'm a bit bladder shy to this day. Certain people could tell you as they watch me pee, sitting down. I'm like, please don't look at my penis. Spider sense tingling. Someone's looking at the penis. Inky. I've seen you with like mad girls. Jesus.
you you was just giving the penis away. And it must have been a hot commodity. I, me, I always hated the world. So I never wanted to be around anyone. And then I saw people that reminded me of myself. And I met two girls that reminded me of myself. There was China, and there was Anna. I was in love with China, but yo, she was a branch hopper. If I couldn't get her fucking liquor, she'd go to the next nigga. She said, I never played you, but you can tell when the vagina's been tampered with, when you're doing 5-minute abs. So after 25 years, I let China go. And after 11 years, Anna went to jail for the third time. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna stay with Anna, but I doubt it. I've given her too many chances to make some to make like to grow into something better. You know, like weed is legal now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And liquor, that's all you really need. But she likes to, she's very liberal. Let's just say that, when it comes to substances. And you will pay for it later on in life. I don't like drinking because drinking can literally damage your body. You know what I'm saying? And smoking will damage your lungs if done every day. And yeah. Now, I have dust mites that literally, it feels like they're going into my lungs every single time I go to sleep. So when I wake up and I smoke, I literally hack up all that crap up. And the boogers come out and everything. And then I'm feeling like $1,000,000 afterwards. Best believe it. And yeah, it helps out with the anger as well. It makes me sort of semi-happy, considering that I've been poisoned for 11 years. And there was property damage. And there was damage to my materials. And I had to pay. And, it was just out of hatred that they were doing things like that, for something that I have no power over. You know what I'm saying? There's something I can't change, something I couldn't change in the moment, something I can't do anything to prevent. It's not like I could tell a bitch, hey, don't go to this nigga's house. You know what I'm saying? So, especially when she's your wife, you don't want her to fucking cheat and you you made her promise not to fuck anyone in New York, and she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck anyone in New York. But regardless of that, I had to take the blame because I know she's fucking, she's she's a hairhead, you know, she's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she's got more fucking problems than a math book. And her being in jail again proves it. Like I said, whatever that comes into whatever that's done into the dark will always come into the light. Now, I could fake the funk like silicone tits to protect someone that I love. Because I did invest time. Not that I wanted to, but it was forced upon me. Because she kept coming into my house. She kept knocking to my door. I kept telling her, I don't want to hang out. I don't want to hang out. Please open the door. Please, please. You know, toda esa mierda, loco. I'm like, fine. I'm not trying to hit. I'm not trying to my fucking neighbors to see a spectacle with another fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? But we're here. I try to stop it before that. But damn, still happened. I couldn't stop it. And even though I still took the fucking blame. Because I don't want her to fucking die from her fucking stupidity. Because people do fucking stupid shit. Like, people have gotten killed for less. I've seen people get killed for sneakers. Wow. I'm surprised Roberto was still alive. Tell you the truth. Because in the mob, if you vouch for someone in the mob and that person fucks up, not only are they killing the person that fucked up, they're killing the person that vouched. And not to mention, you know how the mob does with the families. I'm like, wow. And that's the mob. You know how the Japanese people are. If they dishonor their honor, you know that. And then they ask
their friends who assist them with their death to chop their fucking head off. But you don't feel dishonored, huh? No, of course not. Your silence says it all. I'm pretty sure you feel proud about everything that you've done so far, aren't you? Along with this bitch as well. Whatever her name is, Rosie. Because doing bad is your legacy, not mine. And all this bad stems from you guys and your bright ideas. Don't ever forget that. And I'm going to remind you ever so often, because we're neighbors, and you want to listen to me every day, right? So here we are. This is how things are now. And now I'm recording this on my PS5 videos, so when you want to hear it, and you're like, yo, check this out, dude. This is how we got him. You can show your friends on who you are and expose yourself as well. Because you can't expose a problem without exposing who you are. And there's only one way to catch an STD. That's if you decide, oh, I'm gonna fuck this person without a condom. Or I don't give a fuck if this person is sick. This person is gonna be my wife. And I'm gonna love her for the rest of her life. And it doesn't matter that she's sick. And I'm pretty sure you get where I'm going with this. Because she is sick. And you just lead her around to all your friends fucking everyone, huh? Shows what kind of guy you are. And not to mention, you got Chyna raped multiple times. So, those were your decisions. Like I said, I was with her for 25 years. And I was with this girl for 11. How long have you been with someone? Have you ever taken care of anyone that you paid their bills all year round